There's one right there. There's a little rainbow. Nice chunky little bow there. Beautiful fish. Hang on, Bubba. Beautiful fish. Great colors. There we go. Beauty. All right, buddy. Beauty. Nice little fish. There's one, guys. Oh, there's a good one. There's a good one, guys. Oh yeah, he's out there head shaking. Look at him out there. Well, folks, welcome to the Angler's Experience. Today we're going to be doing a unique show for you. We're going to be fishing for landlocked Chinook salmon that actually spill over a dam from a lake up above, and they spend their life in this river system here. And it's one of the techniques a lot of people don't do because they don't realize what fish come over and get trapped in their local lakes, out of their local lakes into the rivers. Look at this fish, guys. There's one of those landlocked beauties right there, guys. There's folks up above us right now in the lake up above us, about 30 miles from here, spending days and hours trying to catch landlocked Chinook like this. And folks, they're living here in this river. This happens all over the country. Fish spill over dams. They live their life in these rivers. We're going to show you a little bit about this technique using jig heads, Berkeley Gulp Alive, their new product, 3-inch minnow, catching landlocked Chinook. So you folks stay tuned, going after little chrome rockets in this little creek. All right, buddy, let's get you back. See you, buddy. All right, beautiful fish, guys. Let's get after it.
Angler's Experience is proudly sponsored by Crestliner, leader by innovation. Mercury Marine, #1 on the water. Sidewinder planer boards. Fight the fish, not the board. Easy Loader boat trailers. All boat trailers are not created equal. Tobler Marina, your one-stop boat shop. Setter Rods, the American way. Pro Fish, quality fish taxidermy that is second to none. And AX Tackle, tackle that will give you the edge.
There he is. Oh, there's a big one. There's a, oh man. There we go, guys. This is what we're after right here. Just had to find them here. This river's gone down about a foot. And this is the first bit of fast water these fish come to. And I was hoping, we fished a few holes up above, caught some rainbows, but I was hoping to find these guys, and they just hadn't migrated as far as I thought. Just like ocean fish, they're waiting to come up in here and go into a false spawn. There we go, right here. Look at this fish, guys. I mean, absolutely just a beautiful specimen, guys. It's all catch and release in here. Single barbless hook, artificial fly lure only. And people don't even know that these fish are in here. Absolutely incredible. Look right there, guys. Beautiful fish. Nice chrome beauty. Got that 3-inch Gulp Alive. Gulp's new product right there, guys. We're gonna get into some detail about that, but it's an absolutely incredible bait. Something that we've been experimenting with. Obviously working for the Chinooks. Let me get that hook out of this guy here. Barbless. Blackmouth, just like the old ocean run. Just a freshwater native. All right, buddy. Beautiful. Even smells like a salmon, that sweet smell. All right, buddy. See ya. Right here, guys. This is what we're after. See if I can get him. Out there on the surface, coming at us. Here he comes. This is it, guys, right here. Big fish. Oh yeah. Hit me across the rocks out there, so I want to be real careful with my line. Folks, this right here is what we came to catch right here. Look at this, guys. Look right here, guys. There's what we came to catch. There. Landlocked Chinook salmon, guys. People don't even know these fish exist in here. They spill over the reservoir up above, come into this river, and everybody's fishing that lake up above, and there's just as many big ones down below. Beautiful fish right there. Chrome bright, smells just like an ocean salmon. Just lives his whole life in fresh water. All right, let's put that fish back. Oh, he's coming at us. Look at him head shaking. There we go, guys. Oh, there he goes. Just popped off, guys. Hey, you can't land them all the time. They're still in here. Let's keep working. Folks, all we're doing is just, this is a deep hole right here, slack water below us. They're kind of staging right up in here, waiting to go up through this river. And they've dropped the water. I came in here on Saturday and did a little pre-fishing in here, and this water was about a foot higher. And I found them right here, but I had anticipated them about 3 days later. I had anticipated these fish to move up into these next series of holes, and we fished them coming down, and there wasn't a fish in there. And when I got down to here, I realized there's a rock out in the center. I realized it was a foot lower, so these fish have just kind of stalled right here in this spot. So we're just casting this guy out. It's a big 80 right here with a dish, pretty deep out there, and all we're doing is just kind of bouncing it back to us, just swimming it along like an injured minnow on a jig head. Oh, there's one right there, guys. Oh, I just got creamed. Salmon right now are extremely aggressive, getting territorial up in here. They haven't gotten dark yet. We're still early. We're about the first part of August right now, and they're just starting to get where they're getting a little bit of an attitude on them. So there he is right there, guys. Oh, there's a nice one. There's a good one, guys. Oh yeah, guys, that is awesome. Lightweight line, 8-pound test. Berkeley trilene fluorocarbon on a 6-pound crystal flash. This is my little bassin rod right here. Take it from bass fishing to catching salmon right there. Oh yeah, smoke that reel, buddy. There we go. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Real song, a real song. Come here, brother. Oh, that's a good one, guys. That's a good fish. Folks, so often people don't even realize what's underneath their rivers that flow out of their lakes, especially ones that are controlled by dams. Look at that fish, guys. Tell me that that is not an absolute... Oh, he ain't ready yet. There we go, guys. Look at that fish. Is that not a beauty or what? Absolute beauty. Smack that. Right there in the top of the mouth, guys. Well, he got it too, buddy, let me tell you. Look at that, folks. Tell me that ain't gorgeous. 26-inch fish or so right there, maybe a little bit more. Absolute beauty. Bright, chromy. People don't even know they're here. All right, brother. Get back in everything. See you, partner. There's one. That was right. Oh, there he goes, jumping out there. There. Oh, got him still. Little small one, guys. Man, what a little bullet. Fish of all sizes in here. Absolutely incredible. What a little rocket ship. Man, that is a little fella. That is a little fella. That's all right. He's fun nevertheless. Come here, buddy. Folks, a little trick when you're picking fish up like this, and if you watch guys and fly fishing shows and stuff and fishing on rivers, you always want to get your hand wet like this. And what that does by getting your hand wet before you grab the fish is it keeps you from removing the slime coat on them, which is very crucial to their health. And then the other thing, this guy's a little bit spastic. On these smaller fish like this, what it'll help to do here, if I can get a hold of him, don't squeeze them too hard. You want to hold them upside down like that on the smaller ones where you can't really tail them. What that does, it gives them a little bit of vertigo like that. They lose their orientation. Then they won't freak out on you. Then when you're ready to go, all you do is flip them over, boom, away they go, just like that. Little trick with those smaller fish is just hold them upside down. Works great with trout. If you can get them upside down, they become disoriented and they'll just lay there until you flip them back over. But one of the things to do is make sure you get your hand wet. And the thing I see a lot of people doing is they squeeze really hard. And if you squeeze a fish too hard like that, you're gonna break its kidney, it'll rupture it, and it'll internally bleed to death. So don't ever squeeze them real hard. If you can, these bigger fish, we're able to tail them up, hold them underneath the belly like that. That's a great way. Smaller fish, get your hand wet, flip them upside down, get them disoriented. You won't hurt those fish. You won't squeeze them and you won't hurt them. That's what's key right there. Folks, one of the keys, if you find, this is kind of specialized, and you may not have landlocked Chinook below your river, and it may be trout. And guys, if you've watched the show, I've killed rainbow trout, brown trout, cutthroat, this same technique right here. If you've got a system where you're fishing up above the reservoir's got great walleye fishing, or it's got great smallmouth bass fishing, these guys right here, they'll work. This technique right here is the best river bait right there that I've ever found. And it's just a 1/8 ounce sled head jig with this little bass minnow, and this is just the Gulp Alive minnow they call it, and it's their second generation of Gulp. It's different than the stuff you buy in the packages. It comes in that tub now, and it's packaged in fluid. This is an emerald shiner pattern, but it's very, very, you can see how nimble it is. See that? It doesn't take much to get that tail jumping around. But in the case of these Chinook, if I was working this for smallmouth, I might be ripping it through here a lot faster, trying to get more of a reaction strike out of them. All I'm doing with this for these Chinook, and the same thing for the rainbow, there's a lot of rainbow in here, and there's just not, we're not picking many up because these Chinook get in here and drive them out. But what I want to do, just like Chinook in the river, they're sitting down in the bottom. So what I got to do is I just cast this guy out. And just keep in mind, the jig head weight's really going to depend on your current. You can't take that as a gospel. 1/4 ounce, 3/8 ounce if you got fast current. Typically for me, 1/8 ounce, 3/16 right in that neighborhood. But all I'm doing is just tossing it out. We got a back eddy that comes in. It's just forming a big dish in here. And all I'm doing is real short hops, real short hops. What I'm trying to do is get that jig in front of those fish down low and just pop it right in front of them. And what that popping does, instead of a big lift and set down, what that quick twitch does is it gets a reaction out of them. It just gets them to, in their brain, they know when something's trying to get away, they need to smack it. And that's all I'm doing, just little, there was one right there, guys, just like that. Little quick hops, just 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. But you don't want to let this thing just go out there and sit because it's going to get stuck. So those quick hops, keep it down low, and they get that, they force that reaction strike, that natural reaction that they have when something tries to dart away. So let's keep that in mind. Just work this bait according to the species. You know, smallmouth, I might have my pull down low, really popping this thing, getting it 2-3 feet under the surface. But for the Chinook and the rainbows, I like to keep it right down in the basement and just pop it right in front of their face and get that reaction out of them. Right there, guys. Oh yeah, there's a good one, guys. There he goes, guys. Oh yeah. Oh, he's head shaking. Coming up out there, he is. Did a little change up on you here, folks. We picked up, I don't know, 4 or 5 fish out of here. And it just started to slow down a little bit, so one of my little tricks that I do, our emphasis is on the 3-inch alive minnow. But what I did is, because the bite started slowing down, look at him racing around over here. Because the bite started slowing down, what I did was took and put on a 4-inch Berkeley power grub and a green pumpkin, just a little different profile. Look him down there shaking. A little different profile. Got him wrapped now. A little different profile and a little different color. And that was the second cast with that bait right there, guys. And all of a sudden we got a fish on. So every now and then you got to periodically, especially when you're fishing a hole like this. I don't plan on moving because this is the only spot I've found these guys in their migration. So what I'm going to do is sit on them. So periodically I'm gonna have to change up, and that's all I did right there. I just put that grub on. We'll see when we get him in here. Folks, this is so fun. A little 7-foot medium action rod. Look at that. Look at that right there, guys. Is that beauty or what? Look at that. Chrome bullet. You can see right at the top of the snout right there. Got that grub, barbless hook. There you go, 4-inch Berkeley grub. Nobody'd ever think about catching a salmon with one of those. Catching a beautiful fish like that, guys. Look at that chrome beauty right there. Absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous fish. All right, partner, let's get you back in the water and go do your thing. All right, buddy, send him out. There he goes, trucking around. Right there, folks, you just got to change up. Like I said, I don't plan on leaving. I've fished about a half a mile above. I know they're not below. So going from that minnow bait to this grub, see if we can get a few on this. We'll get back to that focus on that little 3-inch gulp alive minnow. Keep the change up going.
This week's product showcase brought to you by axtackle.com. Tackle that will give you the edge.
Folks, I want to show you what we're using here today. This stuff is absolutely incredible. It's the 2nd generation of the Gulp product made by Berkeley. It's the Gulp Alive, and they have this in leech pattern also, shrimp. They have it in all different flavors. What we're using here today is the Emerald Shiner, and this is the small pint size right here. What's cool about this stuff is it is actually packed. It's actually packed. I don't know if you can see that without me tipping it over. It's actually packed in fluid. There's fluid in here. And what this stuff does is it keeps these baits, one, scented up, and it keeps them really, really soft. Now you can't take your existing Gulp that comes in the single packages, packages of 8 or 10, and dump them in here. It'll actually deteriorate them. This is a different form of Gulp right here. The smell is incredible. I don't know how else to explain it. But what's neat about these versus the older style Gulp is they're starting to get some new color. There's some nice colors to them. The Emerald Shiner is kind of tough to tell with this light right here, but it's got a nice pink hue to it. Kind of looks like a rainbow trout pattern. The other neat thing about this is, one, you get a whole bunch of baits. 2, they get to stay constituted. What I mean by that is they don't get dried out on you because they're inside the fluid. The other thing that happens is if I use this bait and it's not all torn up, I can throw it back in there. Now with the older Gulp, the stuff you see in the single packets, what'll happen is if you use one of those, pull it out of the zip pack and use it, throw it back in there, the bacteria that is collected onto that bait will actually get into that Gulp and destroy that package. So you never want to put one of those Ziploc bag packs, you never want to put a bait back into there after it's been used. With this stuff, I can use it all day long, and it's extremely durable. You're seeing us catching these Chinook. They got big teeth. Folks, I've gone through about 4 of these. That's it. I'm casting the daylights out of them. Those big Chinook are grabbing them, shaking them to death, and it's not tearing them up. So what's cool about it is now I just drop it back in. If it was starting to get a little bit dry, it'll reconstitute itself. It'll get re-scented back up. A lot more durable, a lot more scent. You get a lot more bang for your buck right there. Comes in this cool little container right here. Got the little handle on it. Pretty awesome product, guys. Check it out. There's one, guys, right there. Ooh, that one feels pretty good, guys. Oh yeah. Out there on the surface. Oh yeah, nice fish, guys. Nice fish. Oh man. He's twisting and turning, folks. Oh, this is a tank, guys. This is a tank. Oh, yeah. Oh, look at the tail on that fish, guys. Oh, no. Come here, buddy. Oh, I can feel the line going across his teeth. Look at there, guys. Oh, beautiful Chinook, guys. Look at that fish. Oh, man. Awesome, awesome Chinook, guys. Oh, yes, let me touch you, buddy. Just let me touch you. There we go, folks. Look at that right there. Beautiful landlocked Chinook. Folks, I tell you what, it's been a great day on the river. Look at that fish right there. He'll probably go about 26 inches or so. Awesome day on the river catching these fish. I want to encourage you folks, next time you drive down past the river system that's below a dam, I want you to get out, tie on an 1/8 ounce jig head, some of these Berkeley 3-inch gulp minnows, throw them out there. I think you'll be surprised at what you'll catch. Awesome fish, folks. Let's get the hook out of this fish. As always, folks, I want to thank you for watching. Look forward to seeing you next week. Let's get that dude back. See you, buddy. Thank you very much.